Hi goddesses, I'm in a new location today. Today's video is titled Why Your Friends Will Be the Least Likely to Support You. And what I mean by that is if you are starting a small business or if you have some sort of goal to become an entrepreneur, I'm going to talk about why your friends, the ones that you would think would be the ones to actually be the first to support you, I'm sorry to say that they are most likely going to be the least supportive in terms of, if you're selling products, they're going to be the least likely to buy them from you. And there's actually a study that describes why this happens, and there's a phenomenon. But also, in my personal experience, I definitely noticed that too. And so I'm just going to talk about it a little bit so you don't get discouraged. If you are starting, for example, with selling beauty products, lotions, whatever, and you have these high hopes that your female friends are going to buy them up, use them, talk about it, promote you. I'm sorry, but 99% of them, they're not going to do that. The theory behind this, and I know it's true, they call it crab mentality or crab in a barrel syndrome, crab in a bucket. You may have heard this term before. And the theory is that it's described by the phrase, if I can't have it, then you can't either. And this stems from envy and jealousy and wanting what someone else has. But it's not just that, it goes deeper. It's not just wanting what someone else has, because you could see a celebrity and you wouldn't necessarily be jealous of them. You might like them, you'd be inspired by them. You would actually support them by going to their concerts or, posting about them, whatever. It's not just being envious. It's being envious of somebody that you consider to be your peer. Somebody that you grew up with, someone that's in the same social circle as you, same age as you, same background, whatever. Someone that you know in everyday life. Those people are going to be the most jealous of you. Why? Well, imagine a bucket full of crabs and they're trying to escape. They're trying to climb up the walls to get out of the bucket, but they keep slipping. Well, the other crabs will grab on to that crab that's trying to get out and pull him down to try to get out himself. And the next crab will do it, and the next crab will do it, so they all stay in the bucket. And if you use that imagery, that's kind of what your peers are going to think of you when you start to level up. And I mean level up in a noticeable way where they can see the results of your work. Most likely they will become envious, they will resent you, they will feel that they have to compete with you. And ladies, if you are on your journey to becoming a true goddess, you do not want to do this. That will basically level you down, and you don't want to level down. You want to level up, and that's not how you do it. How you level up is you focus on your own success and you celebrate the successes of others, because there is abundance. It's not that only one person out of this peer group can be successful, or two at max, and you guys have to fight for a position. That's not how the universe actually works. And it's interesting, there was a study done in 2015 in New Zealand where they basically proved this theory because they had students take an exam, and at first they published everyone's scores, and so every student could see the score. And then they took another exam where the scores were not published, so no one could know what his classmate got. And they found that there was an 18% average exam result improvement for the students when their grades were reported in a way where they could not basically compete, like they wouldn't know what the other students got. So everybody did better individually when they did not have this group mentality going on. And so you can apply this theory when you are embarking on your journey. It doesn't even have to be a business. It can be leveling up your life, your looks, your health, your attitude in life, your skills. Just beware that those closest to you naturally probably do not want to see you succeed, because it's an instant reflection, and it's not like you're doing anything wrong. You're not intentionally doing anything. But when you are succeeding, it's an instant mirror to that person that feels inadequate or insecure, or that they're not in the place where they're at in their life. It's just like an instant flash, and it triggers them. This is not all people, but in my experience, it's been the majority. And I'll give you an example. When I was starting my art collective, I had hoodies for sale, t-shirts for sale, pins, paintings, earrings, anything, you name it, I had it for sale. And they were cute too. I'm just tooting my own horn, but they were really cute. And based on the inventory that I had, like the number of hoodies, t-shirts, and pins, if every one of my friends had bought one, even just a $10 pin that I had for sale, I would have sold out. I would have sold out based on the numbers. But that definitely did not happen. I'm not saying none of my friends bought it. Of course my bestie bought. We support each other. Because we're goddesses. We're already kind of at that level. But most friends that, I interacted with on a daily basis, they were not willing to even spend $10, $20, $30 on an item that I had for sale, even just to support me. It just did not happen. And, I wasn't mad about it. I just was very observant, like, okay, this is happening. But the good news is that strangers bought my stuff. People that I didn't even know that found my online shop, they did purchase my items. And, I did eventually sell out. So hope is not lost. It's just where you place your hope. That's going to determine, how you feel about things. And I quickly learned that I had to shift my hope from friends supporting me, even though I definitely was one to support my friends, and I definitely did buy, their items if they had things for sale. But I shifted my hope from my peer group and my social circle, and I shifted it out into the universe, aka strangers. And actually it's even more impressive to sell to someone that doesn't know you, that's never seen your things before, doesn't know your story, but upon seeing your item, instantly made a decision. They liked it and they wanted to buy it. So it was actually more gratifying to have that happen. But just know, ladies out there, that it is like a scientific fact that crab in a bucket syndrome is real, and people in your social group, especially if they're not in the area of life where they want to be, just be careful. Don't place your hopes in them that they're going to support you. And if they do support you, that's great. But don't expect that to be a constant. And just when you're going through your journey, it is a very intimate, personal, individual thing. And not everyone's going to understand it. So, as a goddess, you just have to keep smiling, keep your head up, and just have faith in the universe that whoever's meant to see your product, to purchase your product, you will be attracting them and they will come through and you will have success. It might not be in the way that you predicted or wanted, but if you believe in yourself and you are a true goddess at heart, you will definitely have success in your business. So I wish you luck. Please hit subscribe, please hit the like button, and comment below if you've ever had any experience with these crabby people out there, and let us know how you handled that situation. I would love to hear your guys' stories.